This is the EDIKANI Electric Bike. Right out of the box, this bike makes a strong first impression. It has a solid aluminum frame painted in a sleek green and white combination that instantly caught my attention. The 26-inch fat tires, paired with the dual hydraulic suspension system, give it an aggressive yet practical look that says, I can handle whatever you throw at me. The bike feels sturdy, capable, and ready for an adventure, whether you're cruising city streets or heading off-road to dirt trails. When I first got my hands on this electric bike, I'll admit I was a bit intimidated. With a peak power of 3,000 watts from dual motors and a top speed of 45 miles per hour, I wasn't sure if I could handle it. E-bikes have always interested me, but this one seemed like a whole different beast, especially with features like the 25 Ah large capacity battery and the 7-speed gear system. But you know what? After putting it through its paces for a few days, it won me over with its performance, smooth riding experience, and just how much fun it is. From my experience, the standout feature of this bike has to be the dual motors. With 3,000 watts of peak power, the bike accelerates quickly and handles hilly terrains with ease. I tested it on some steep and rough hills in my area, and it climbed them like a pro without feeling like it was straining. This power makes it perfect for riders who want a bit of adrenaline mixed into their daily commutes or weekend adventures. Even on flat roads, the ability to reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour gave me that wonderful, wind-in-your-hair kind of thrill. Another thing that impressed me was the range. The removable 52-volt battery is designed to last, and let me tell you, it delivers. On a single charge, I could get anywhere between 50 to 100 miles, depending on how I used it. By switching to pedal assist mode, which combines your pedaling with the power from the motor, the range extended significantly. For those days when I felt like getting a workout in, this was a great option. On pure throttle mode, of course, the range was a bit shorter, but still an impressive 30 to 50 miles. I could make it through an entire week of short commutes without needing to recharge, which was super convenient. The fat tires are something I didn't know I needed until I tried them. Measuring 4 inches wide, these tires provide excellent grip and stability. Whether I was riding on sand, gravel, or even muddy trails, they gave me confidence that I wouldn't lose control, even on those tricky corners. It's also worth mentioning that the dual hydraulic brakes are a dream to use. They're responsive and reliable, which is crucial when you're riding at high speeds or going downhill. Knowing I could stop almost instantly gave me peace of mind, especially on busier streets. When it comes to comfort, I think EDIKANI nailed it. The dual hydraulic suspension system absorbed the bumps and potholes I ran into, giving me a smooth ride even on rough roads. The shock-absorbing seat was another nice touch, especially on longer rides. It made a noticeable difference, keeping me from feeling too stiff or sore afterward. The adjustable seat height and ergonomic handlebars ensured I could find a position that felt right for me, and that's something I really appreciate in any bike. The technology on this bike is simple but effective. The 3.5-inch LCD display is easy to read and shows helpful information like your current speed, battery life, and riding mode. It's not overly complicated, which I liked because I didn't have to mess with too many settings while riding. Just glance down and I knew everything I needed to know. The bike also comes with built-in lights, including a headlight and a taillight, which made my evening rides feel much safer. There's even a phone holder with a built-in charger, which was a small but thoughtful addition. It kept my phone secure and fully charged during my rides, especially when using GPS or listening to music. Now, every product has some drawbacks, and the EDIKANI is no exception. The first thing I noticed was the weight. This bike is heavy, and that's understandable when you consider the size of the dual motors and battery. It's not an issue when you're riding, as the electric motor does all the work, but lifting it to store or transport? That was a bit of a workout. Another minor issue I ran into was with the assembly process. While most of the bike comes pre-assembled, there were still a few adjustments I had to make, like attaching the handlebars and adjusting the brakes. The instructions were clear, but if you're not someone who's comfortable working with tools or setting up bikes, it might take you a little longer than you'd expect. One more thing I found could be improved is the display visibility under direct sunlight. On bright days, it was sometimes hard to read the screen without shading it with my hand. It's not a deal breaker, but it's one of those things you notice when you're out riding a lot, especially midday. In my opinion, this bike is perfect for a wide range of riders. If you're someone who's looking to make your commute faster and more enjoyable, this is a fantastic option. If you're an adventure seeker who loves the idea of tackling challenging terrains, this bike is powerful enough to keep up with you. Even if you're just someone who wants a fun, reliable e-bike, I'd recommend giving this one a serious look. It's versatile and packed with features that make it stand out. Between the power, comfort, and long-range capabilities, the EDIKANI Electric Bike really delivers on its promises. From my experience, this bike is a joy to ride. It brings together everything I wanted in an e-bike: power, comfort, and practicality, without overcomplicating the experience. Whether I'm commuting to work, exploring off-road trails, or just cruising around town, it's become my go-to ride. Sure, there are small things that could be better, like the assembly process and weight, but they feel minor compared to all the positives this bike offers. In conclusion, if you're considering a high-performance electric bike that's versatile, durable, and simply fun to ride, the EDIKANI Electric Bike is worth checking out. I've been thoroughly impressed by its overall build and how well it handled everything I threw at it. Leave a comment below if you have any questions about this bike, or if you've tried it yourself. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more honest product reviews. Thank you for watching.